Lilia with a lot of these plays. You have two side lanes that you can play around very easily with the Misfortune and the Renekton, both very strong early game skirmishers. Both should be able to generate their own lane priority. Then SDX finishing.
Comfort and a champion he feels very confident on. As Haro now heading towards the bottom side, that Make It Rain will be perfect. Bullet time is the ultimate, excuse me. Shadow coming in with the Zenith Blade. Chocho just dead. Kind of funny as the flash comes away from Kepler, but it is matched. Sweet spot there, and has Haro gone too far? Because Nanshang is there. Yanshang, excuse me. Zaza's coming as well. This is a full 5-man bot. That shielded Durand was fantastic, and Forge may have done enough as Rogue Warriors are going to win this trade out. Zaza just going to his death. And everyone down the bottom for the party.
Though it looks like SDX have an inkling with that.
Huh. Well, I mean, there's a ward there from SDX, and Shadow and Kepler still push out. Flash away immediately, headbutt pulverize with the trample. Kepler's ignited, and SDX Dragon.
But still, Kepler walking forward to push the wave while your support's going and warding Dragon. Really doesn't make a lot of sense.
Hang on, it's ulti for ulti. Ziv is going to get a helping hand in the opposite direction.
Yeah, and Rogue Warrior is still able to guarantee the Drake, and we do see on the opposite side of the map, Forge is looking for something top. Ziv is extremely low, though.
Good little, really nice mechanical trade there. Kind of swift as well. 20 CS on the lead over Ziv right now. And why are you mentioning that? Oh, Hextech ultimatum time. Destiny's going to come through. This time, Duya's not mitigating the loss. He's insinuating that Ziv's just going to lose. Into 3. No, thank you. Zaza with his first kill of the game. The Cup just has high level of competition mixed in. I might have to pause. The teleport's being burned, and Duya's stuck around for way too long. Heals up. He's going to be slept if they even need to. Turns out his nap time.
Counteract any plays that SDX want to make. You still have the Galio ultimate available as well if you want to look for something. But look at the mini-map right on the top side. We see Yanshang cheekily waiting around at topside brush. They just want to keep laying down this punishment on Ziv.
Over conditions again as Herald gets played down. You want to see this Camille freed. You want to see her in a side lane where no one can match her, right? And the Twisted Fate hovering between, or how would you perfectly define this?
Yeah, I definitely think once we get to mid-game, it's going to be a bit of a 1-3-1 coming out from SDX. You're going to have your Volley Bear hover with your Camille.
As she uses the ult to clear the wave in the bottom side. You're always good at talking lyric. I've never told you that. It's Hextech Ultimatum once again, the top side, but the hero's entrance line perfectly. Haro's survived for now. He flashes and he smites. Rogue Warriors love blood, and SDX apparently love giving it to them. As that double kill comes in hard for the Renekton. And there in the end, and that false sense of security, it would add a little bit more gold while SDX are trying to get their first turret of the game down bottom lane. Remember, first turret blood's available, but actually, SDX pick it up. That's as small of a window as you'll ever take.
Hey, but
I'm surprised when he didn't have the amount of money, but he waits around and picks it up. But also, this is good solo kill territory. Can Zaza find it before Galio gets reinforcements? And the answer is no. Wins a war, flashed away from. Ziv wants to do the same. He's got Gore Drinker. With the hook shot, wall shot, brings in for the Destiny. Duya has that Proto Belt now, and with the ulti, gold card, the hero's entrance, lay it on. Forge wants to bring the play back. Great taunt from Forge. Is it enough though? Gold card, Volley Bear angry. The honey in the trees again. It looks like Forge is concealing. The Rogue Warriors lose another. SDX
I'm surprised that Chocho wants to reset because they could just head straight to Dragon with Galio TP. But as we see the play, Rogue Warriors are looking for the engage. Chocho goes in, the ultimate comes out. But hey, guess what? Kaisa can jump in there with her ult as well. Really nice flash coming out from Shadow. Sadly, it's just nowhere to be found.
Yep, they're back in the base, just sitting there waiting. And meanwhile, the Mountain Dragon's going to lead to Soul Point for Rogue Warriors.
You know what's scary though? This is very reminiscent of the Rogue Warriors OMG earlier. Lilia, since of course last game we did see the Night Harvester come out, but I think this time Andres also has a stacking passive where every second you ignore 5% magic resist, and that stacks up to 3 times for 15%. So it is a cool little item to dish out even more damage.
Plus we have the health damage, right? So there's a lot of tank destruction on this item now. As to inhibit a turret with a Rift Herald. That's asleep on the backline too, but they haven't engaged. Meanwhile, those Ziv on the Renekton pops the ulti in. It's Dominus time. But the House of Badiatas does not accept traitors. And that's exactly what Ziv is for not going in further. SDX are chasing him down, and you know what? That TP means everything. Hextech Ultimatum's here. Destiny in front. Rogue Warriors having 3. Actually cancelled out. And Zaza now left by himself. SDX don't know the turn's there. They didn't fully commit, Lyric. And Rogue Warriors, you want to fight them at their own game. They'll win. The Shadow's on the escape path. Shield of Duran connects. That's the taunt. The damage enough. Headbutt pulverized. Shadow's dead too, and with it, maybe the chance.
Squishy, and once they go in, get instantly bursted out. We see that happen. Exactly that from Rogue Warriors. Now they're just going to get a free hit.
Always hits the brakes every time he stops instead of just like easing off the accelerator.
Yes. Oh,
maybe
God,
that's Betty. Smash the brakes, smash the accelerator, smash the brakes. Mountain Soul, by the way, thank you so much. No contestation here from SDX, and Rogue Warriors now have a big meat shield.
And kind of cause a lot of disruption and chaos.
Which is possible. You know, Spectre's Cowl there means there's a lot of resistance on both sides here for Yan Xiang, but Destiny going to be used. Chocho's found the Volibear who wants to go in. He holds out with the Stormbringer, comes back in. Guy's got a shield necessary to continue the play, but that's a multi-man sleep. You know what? Put me to bed, Lyric. I'm tired of this. Tired of Rogue Warriors taking over SDX. That's all she wrote. Barren game. It doesn't matter. Lily is on it.
To go answer. But this is definitely going to be the Baron for Rogue Warriors. Like you said, things looking pretty dicey for SDX, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, they are. I like the passion to push this mid lane turret and try to mitigate your losses, but with this Baron, he doesn't feel like any of those inhibitors are going to stay standing. War does a bit of damage, but he holds onto it. Holding onto it is
They just tickled Shadow. Tickled him.
Yeah.
Half HP.
No one likes being tickled. Unless you don't have any emotions, so it's bothering them. And Zaza looking for an angle in. Respectable is how he's looking for this thing. Jungler's at half health, so Elder Dragon begins, and SDX need to make the move.
Volibear does have no ultimate and no smite, though. If he does want to look for a steal, he just has to run forward.
Destiny first. Shadow's going to go golden in time. Sleep hasn't been used yet onto Shadow. The damage still not enough. He survives for a very long time. Remember that Lilting Lullaby has been saved as they just re-engage, and here it will come down now, perfectly done. Savor the moment for SDX as bullet time's cancelled thanks to Yan Xiang, but he's left alone because Kepler's trying to kite his way out. Lilia needs 2 spins with the sweet spot in the middle. That'll be all she wrote. Back to the Elder, then back to the enemy base.
Yep, with death timers this long, Rogue Warriors play it so patiently, end up winning out the fight. And now they're just going to be able to push forward. Again, be the only team left undefeated in this group after a bit of a reset there. Doesn't mean too much. Shadow can't defend the base by himself. And, you know, nice start for Rogue Warriors.
Nice start. Nice finish to half the day, right? 5 games in. They've had 2 games themselves, and they've looked pretty great against OMG. Now against SDX in 30-minute fashion. They'll take our 5th game of the day and be the only team standing in Group A at a 2-0 record.
Yeah, and again, just very tempered play from Rogue Warriors. We've seen a trend these 2 games that they're very explosive early games, so they're really willing to get in your face, and it's not
the way these teams just sneak up on you. And a roster like this with so much experience could mesh together well. We're seeing Forge playing his laning phase quite well as well, which is something, you know, I was always critical of. And Betty and Chocho